Howdy! The PSD Podcast Network is fully independent and mostly supported by you guys. If you like what we do, share your favorite shows around and give us a rating and a follow. Little stuff like that helps way more than you think. And if you want to support us financially, check out the description for a link to our Patreon. We hope you enjoyed the first episode of 2026. We got new neighbors recently, and I got to meet them in a way that I did not want to meet them. I was taking out with my dog so that he could go pee pee poo poo outside, right? And while he was like on the floor taking his shit, because that's what dog do, dog take doo doo on the floor, the neighbor guy just came out with his wife while they were screaming, and then they just fucking parked their fucking dumbass right in front of my shitting dog and started having a screaming match. While they, like a fucking domestic dispute right in front of me next to my shitting dog.
Did Apollo shit better or worse?
I mean,
was the shit faster?
Like, he was just giving them like the corgi side eye. He was just giving him a fucking like, I know what you are side eye.
Hey man, I'm trying to drop a turd.
Your dog runs up and just starts like 360 helicopter shitting. Stop fighting!
I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. I felt really bad because the thing is, once my dog was done shitting, all I could do was like, okay, Apollo, get out of here, you know, like, all right, let's move away from the screaming psychos right now. The thing is, I had to pick up the shit. So I was just there while they kept screaming, and they were like, the lady who kept getting closer to the shit.
She was going to pick it up to prove a point.
They were just...
You see this? This is you. And she starts rubbing it on his face.
This is you. You are poo. She kept getting closer and closer while she was screaming about like some lady called like, I don't fucking Cindy or whatever. And I was like, okay, I gotta go in and fucking grab the poo poo because I'm not gonna leave the dog shit next to a screaming couple. And as I fucking grabbed as I put my hand in the fucking bag and I get closer to grab the shit, they both stopped arguing and stare me down angrily. And I pick up the shit. I had to pick up the shit, man. It was awful. I felt so fucking stupid.
You failed the QTE. You had to do that way stealthier. You should have been crouched. You didn't activate. You didn't press the C button. You didn't press the C button. You should have pressed the C button while they were yelling. They were distracted. You activated. You stepped on the grass.
Personally, I think they shouldn't have been doing that right in front of my shitting dog. What kind of fucking psychopath?
Yeah. You should have entered the thief stealth check. They didn't have the NPC pathing, dude.
Was the dog shitting before the screaming started?
That's what I'm saying. They just like stormed out.
Yeah, then they invaded his space.
My dog started shitting. He was like getting in position. He was locked in. I could tell because he was looking in the middle of distance.
You can't see another person's sidekick in Fortnite, dude. Like,
yeah,
they don't know you got him.
Brenda, I like your idea of NPC pathing where it's like these two NPCs yelling at each other. That is like their, core initiative. And then they just hear Apollo like across the yard, just like, and then they turn around. And they're like, what was that noise?
You like the sight of your own blood? Now, how often during the argument did they yell, do you like the sight of your own blood? Actually, Billy, I have to ask.
Do you like the sight of your own blood?
How often did they go, ha! I fought mud crabs tougher than you.
Oh, this is an Elder Scroll.
It's an Oblivion Guard reference.
They're all Bethesda NPC behavior when they say, "Do you like the sight of your own blood?" They pretty much say that in all the games.
I mean, it felt like one of those.
I mean, if I was in Apollo's position and I was a dog, I would have turned directly towards them and said, "Welcome to the podcast."
He's good. That's the reason he's so talented.
That was good.
What a segue.
How are you going?
That was a good one, brother.
Continue eating my fucking grapes and drinking my juice.
Oh, how was everybody's holiday break?
Oh man, stressful.
I worked all holidays.
I didn't work too much. Once the episodes were out, I got to like take it a bit easier. But I decided, because I'm a fucking idiot, I was like, oh yeah, I'll cook for the holidays.
Foolish.
Yeah, I cooked a turkey, I cooked a bunch of shit, and then my mom decided that it would be fucking awesome if I got to her place and she was like, I didn't cook anything, you have to finish cooking everything else. And also I invited extra people, now we're 22. So yeah, it was not fun. It was kind of just stressful, but I got to relax a little bit afterwards. I decided to play video games where I could.
Valid.
Watch Malcolm in the Middle for the first time. That's fun.
It's a great show.
That's a funny show, man.
It is a very funny show.
That's one of the funny... Dude, it's genuinely like one of the funniest fucking shows I've ever seen. It's kind of crazy.
I'm soul bonded to Malcolm in the Middle.
You're soul bonded?
Yeah, because one of my prized possessions, if you would, one of my Horcruxes is I own a VHS copy of Nausicaä. Anyone here familiar with this?
I am, but only because of Malcolm in the Middle.
Isn't that that's in the opening, right?
Yes. That's the anime in the opening.
Yeah, it's the anime in the opening.
And I saw this at a used game store. I knew what it was, and like I don't think I've ever snap bought something as quickly.
Is it good?
I don't have a VHS player. I've yet to watch it. Everything I've heard, no.
Oh.
But it's the fact that I own it and it sits on my shelf like a totem.
But it's in Malcolm in the Middle.
The smirk? Yeah, that's interesting because I was just thinking about that while I was watching it earlier because I was doing some light editing and I was thinking to myself like, what is that? Is it good? Can you watch it on Crunchy's roll?
I am really hoping with the new like series that's coming out, they replace that with another random anime, and then they replace the WCW footage with AEW footage.
I don't think they're gonna... Dude, have you heard the fucking remix of that song? Jesus Christ. It's so bad.
If they do it, should be the Chris Jericho pizza cutter moment.
Yes.
The what?
Oh, you don't know about this. So
one of the greatest edits ever.
So one of the greatest moments in wrestling television ever. There was a match where Chris Jericho was fighting Nick Gage, who was a prolific like deathmatch wrestler. One of them brought out a pizza cutter and started pizza cutting the other one, but it was during picture-in-picture where they brought out the pizza cutter and a fucking Domino's ad started playing.
They brought out that, they started cutting, and then zoop, it went down to the corner, Domino's.
Yep.
That's like the best ad you could hope for, quite frankly.
So awesome. It was one of the greatest like
accidental marketing moves of all time. Domino's was so pissed off about it.
They were pissed off, but it's so sick.
It was awesome.
That's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, but Domino's is a family brand.
You know Tony Khan was in the back laughing his fucking ass off, kicking his little feet, drinking his juice.
Well, you're on a juice fucking... You're juicing right now, bro.
What can I say?
What can I say?
Mike right now is sitting upon a throne of discarded apple juice boxes saying, come to me, fight me. These are all full of concrete.
Underrated juice.
Underrated juice?
Apple's
OJ.
Like, I mean,
OJ? No, OJ's disgusting.
He was great at football.
He's not underrated. He
was a great driver. You know what?
Yeah, what considered
he
one of
was
the
not
goats.
that bad at driving.
Yeah. 8,000 yards, yak. That's yards after cop.
He was going slow, to be fair.
It was not that slow. It's fine.
It was.
No, the cops couldn't even fucking get to him.
Because they weren't speeding. He was going like 50 miles an hour.
I think I've been like on 4 episodes where we talk about OJ and I go, did you know the sales of the Ford Bronco went up after that? People were like, damn, that thing moves.
I did not know that the sales went up. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I low-key really want a Bronco.
Speaking of other, I guess, genius accidental marketing moves, murder.
Allegedly.
Murdering.
Actually proven that he didn't do it. I'm taking a hardline
I
stance
forget
here.
to marry these two. This is something mostly for 10. 10, did I ever show you the New Jack promo about OJ?
I don't think you did.
There's a promo that New Jack cut once where he was like getting a bunch of heat, and at one point he's like, and I want to shout out my brother OJ Simpson. That's
Christ.
2 more down. We got to keep going, baby.
Oh, never mind. I have seen that one. You have shown me that
This
one.
is the craziest fucking promo.
Badass. That's badass.
Billy, you said you had a story.
I never said no. I said no such thing.
I'm fact.
I actually did it. I know. I never said that.
You're gonna hang the whole episode on 10 and I, who are just dying Victorian
I didn't
children.
I'm right
know.
here.
Okay,
I was just being
first off,
polite.
Didn't
Oh,
first
Brendan,
off
please
didn't know.
take the reins.
Second off,
I'm
Brendan
right here.
asked us what our Christmas was like, and you know what? I want to know what your Christmas was like, Brendan.
worked.
How about that?
Actually doing
Not
Brendan's
you.
Christmas.
I just said Brendan. Not
Brendan, I
everything
wanna
is
know what your
about you.
Christmas
You
was
sick
like.
fuck.
I am sick.
Sick as fuck.
So I got embroiled in a little bit of family drama this Christmas, but it's normal family drama. So like, it's not
normal for you?
normal. Like, I feel like this is, I'm going to tell you the tale, and then I'm going to let you decide whether or not this is normal.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Now, there is a rule in my house, and now this rule does not exist anymore because everything is taken care of and fine for the moment. But there's a rule in my house where my sister is not allowed over because she's had too many problems and we're too worried about her and we can't have her in the house because she's got her own deal.
Yeah.
And so my mother had known about this ahead of time. Thanksgiving, actually, where my grandma, my brother, my uncle, my mom were all supposed to come over, eat over here. Thanksgiving arrives, and my mom's like, oh, yeah, that's fine that your sister's not coming. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Like, not a big deal, whatever.
Oh, no.
An hour before, after my wife is done cooking, I have the message actually here that I would like to read out. Let me find the family group chat.
Not the family group chat, bro.
Yeah. So, an hour beforehand, she texted me this, and the whole family group chat this, not just me. Happy Thanksgiving. I understand why you felt you needed to make the decision on not having your sister at home for Thanksgiving because she is vulnerable and pregnant. It's important for me to be with her. We will be spending the day at a friend's house where everyone is welcome and loved. I hope you all have an amazing day and love you all.
Wait, so she did a side party?
She just went over to family friends' houses, but she sent me that text an hour beforehand, before everybody was coming over to eat. And she sent it to everybody and not just me. How does that read to you?
Very passive aggressive.
Yep. That's what I felt.
So you were making dinner, and on the same day she decided to do another thing.
On the same day, she decided to like not come.
Okay.
An hour beforehand, and then be passive aggressive about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's the specific wording of like where like everyone's invited and loved. It's like
Yeah, that's how I would see it, is like, okay.
So I said back, LMAO, okay. And I was verifiably pissed. I said, hey.
Bro said Lamau.
I did tell my mom. I texted her Lamau, okay. And then I texted her.
You said, I laugh my ass off, mother.
Roflcopter go.
Pretty much. Yeah, Roflcopter go schwa.
You should have posted the entire Roflcopter copy pasta.
But I sent her back because I was kind of pissed off, and my wife was pissed off, but I sent her back, LMAO, okay. And hey, for future reference, maybe decide this before the day of. If you want to keep the moral high ground, then go for it. But please text me more than an hour beforehand and actually have a conversation with me. And then she sent back the tactical mom nuke that really pissed me off, which is, your feelings are valid, Brendan, and I hear you.
She went, your feelings are valid?
Like, Goog nuke. I would just fucking destroy you with mine. Literally thinks about you so hard that you get crumpled up into a piece of paper and Michael Jordan dunks you into hell.
You understand how I am at this point, verifiably pissed the fuck off.
I would be doing angry backflips. I'd be so mad.
My mom sending me your feelings are valid and I hear you.
Dude, I should do that more. I just thought about it, but like that pisses me off so much, and I wasn't even there. Like, I should do that to people that piss me off. Just like, oh, you're pissing me off. Oh, you're valid, bro.
There's an amazing Castle Super Beast clip where Pat does that to Wooly for like a minute and a half, and Wooly's response is the only valid one, and I literally cannot say it.
So afterwards, because
that took way too long to understand what the fuck you were talking about.
White boy Mike don't got that word in his lexicon.
After this, I didn't send her like a long text, but I said, that corpo speak is great, Mom. Please grow up before contacting me again. And then I blocked her.
Oh my God, Brendan. Jesus, you did not help, quite frankly.
Just taking out the shoddy.
No, because I was pissed off.
You really did not help. So that's pretty bad, bro.
I know that's pretty bad, but I did not speak to her for 2 weeks. And then eventually she came to me. I got an apology from my sister for shit that she has put me and my wife through. I got an apology from my mom. And the worst part was I found out that she's really heavily into ChatGPT, and I think the first thing she sent me was curated by ChatGPT. Yep. My mom.
Oh, your mom?
Yup.
Oh!
I was gonna suggest.
So I think she sent those texts through ChatGPT first and then sent them to me.
That is. Can we bring back a Goog nuke? Like, actually? Oh my God.
Yeah. I have a friend whose mom regularly does this to them. And he'll send like screenshots to our group chat, and it is insane. I don't understand how people think they can get away with like chat GPTing random responses like that. Because for her, it's always like apologies. Like whenever she has to apologize to them, it's always like a chat GPT thing. And it's so obvious because nobody talks like this.
Girl, how often do you have to apologize that you use chat GPT for
She's kind of an
apology?
asshole. She's kind of like a huge bitch.
I'm sorry, but like, god damn, you must fuck up a lot. Oh man.
Billy, I'm gonna DM it to you so I don't just put them on blast, but you do know them.
I feel like
and once you see it, you'll go, oh.
Yeah, no, that's exactly who I thought when you said that. I was like, I feel like I know who this is about, whose mom this is. That's crazy.
It's amazing he's turned out as good as he has.
Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a dude, what the fuck? Oh man, dude, I'm really like genuinely incredibly blessed that my parents are technologically just fully, they don't get it.
There's more.
Oh man.
It's just a little addendum kind of, which is, I apologize to my mom for being kind of a dick, and she apologized for, Goog nuking me. But the follow-up was, Christmas was fine. We had a great Christmas. Like, my grandma came over and everybody was over. Even my sister was over. She's pregnant. I'm going to be an uncle. I'm not happy that the dad is like a guy who has a Joker tattoo and isn't involved in the family at all. Thank goodness he's not involved, but
that's the thing you told me about him. Like literally the only thing you told me about him when we talked about it was he has a Joker tattoo, and I was like, what do you mean a Joker tattoo? And you were like, oh,
well, one, he's older than me and has a Joker tattoo, and my sister is 17. So
you should just real quick say where that tattoo is.
Oh, on his forehead. He has a damaged tattoo on his forehead.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is not involved at all, and his family's not involved at all, and he's off in the fucking boonies or something. He's probably in a swamp somewhere, decaying. But the follow-up to the ChatGPT thing was me telling my mom, hey, if you're going to use ChatGPT for photo editing, don't put any photos of me in there. But then immediately her sending this to the family group text, which I will send this to the recording text, but you can't put this in the podcast. This is the picture that she... Look, okay. I have to make you understand. I have to post the original if I can get a hold of it. Because she added Pooh to this family image, and it's fucking horrifying. And Pooh is sensually holding my brother like they are dating.
It's just you.
It made me older.
It's you, your brother, auntie,
my wife, and my sister.
That's Shelby. Wow.
And here's the original picture, so you can tell what ChatGPT did to it. Well, it changed the shirts from blue to tan, and then my mom added Winnie the Pooh holding my brother sensually to the side.
That's crazy.
I was like, why does it look weird? Why does it look so fucked? It's because it changed your expressions. Everybody's expressions are weird. That's why I was like, why is Shelby?
Scary.
That's
I don't like
Shelby.
that.
I was like, that's not fucking Shelby. What did ChatGPT do to her face?
It made everybody 10 years older, and I had to be like, Mom, please don't post the ChatGPT edited image to Facebook, please.
It made your sister less pregnant. This is so weird, bro. Winnie the Pooh sexually fucking...
It took the baby, bro. It took the baby and put it in the Winnie the Pooh's suit.
Dude, Winnie the Pooh holding your brother sexually is fucking insane. What?
Look at Pooh's hand. Pooh is holding his arm sexually.
Why is he?
Dude, he's brushing his fucking hand. It's so crazy.
Oh, God, that's so bad. Why Winnie the Pooh? What?
Well, because like...
God, that's awful.
It's because the...
Oh, my God.
I hate being the winds of change are flowing exactly as they had before, but my sister is having a baby at a young age, just like my mom did. So she's going all in on Winnie the Pooh like my mom did when I was a kid, and Winnie the Pooh was a big thing for me when I was a kid. So I think this is also like their way of being like, this time there's going to be another Brendan, but this one's going to turn out all right.
I mean,
Winnie the Pooh was also how my baby room was themed. That's why I have an affinity for that yellow fuck.
Dude, mine was Pippi Longstockings.
Oh, you got L baby room. L fucking nursery.
L baby room. You know what? L nursery for real. That was not a good theme for me.
Did I give the dad update at all on here?
You did tell me that. I don't think you talked about it on the podcast though.
Yes, I do remember this.
I don't know what I'll talk about. This is my problem is I'm always on here, but I don't know what kind of updates or what I talk about on here.
What are podcast stories and what are just Brendan musings?
Brendan musings? Oh, it's Brendan musings is during that one shot we did for what is it? Blend the Lens.
What you sow.
I was really waffling on whether or not I would do the one we ended up doing, or I had one where the hook was dog has been the mayor of a town, but has been the mayor of a town for 30 years.
Oh,
that was the other hook that I had.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah,
put that in the pocket for next Halloween.
Yeah, I got that locked down. Dog a reality anchor. It's in my notebook.
I deadass do not understand what you mean by that.
Like in some like towns, they'll like ceremonially elect like a dog as the mayor for like a day because it's like cute or whatever. Brendan's pitch is like, what if a dog was the mayor of a town, but instead of like a joke for a day, it was for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
But why? What? How is that horror?
Because dogs don't live for 30 years. That's weird.
It's weird. It's like that doesn't happen.
Why is the dog? How long has the dog been alive?
Dogs don't live that long.
Oh, 30 years. I didn't even clock that.
30-year dog mayor.
30 years of one dog being the mayor.
Yeah, dude. Billy's like, 30 years, that's nothing to my fourth dimensional quantum dog.
My dog's fucked up and quantum as well.
There's just like videos of like Shiba Inus where it's like they have those weird like fisheye lens cameras, but they're on their like collar on the bottom facing up at them, and they just walk so funny with that on. Everyone just calls it like the 4D quantum dog.
Mike, you just have such a wonderful grasp of the English language. You just throttle it.
Thank you.
It's what we did all weekend at Mag. We just butchered the English language.
Oh, dude, we were fucking it up.
People would jump into our conversation. We would just sound fucking insane. Because it's like, sorry, man, you need like 50 minutes of prior context to follow this conversation.
Yeah, this bit has been like building on top of itself all weekend.
How was MagFest?
That was wonderful.
MagFest was very fun. MagFest is always fun. The only bad thing about MagFest are our favorite little bar. So I was driving. It's a long drive. It's like a 6-hour drive to MagFest for me. But I drive because I like to bring all of the booze. It's my job.
Yeah, I mean, because also at the fucking harbor, there's like nowhere to get booze. So you kind of have to do that.
It's really, I mean, the bars that are all super expensive.
I know, you know what I fucking mean. Come on,
yeah.
Man. Don't fuck with me.
Don't make a fool of me.
What the hell was that?
Somebody was trying to gaslight me this year. They were like, there's a liquor store in the harbor. And I said, no, there isn't. They would be millionaires.
No,
there is not one.
It's me. It was me. And there fucking totally was a place you could buy beer in the harbor.
There was never one. No, because we always had to go to DC to get fucking booze.
MagFest 2023. I asked Lone this because I was like, you were with me. Am I fucking crazy? It's like it's super fancy artisan grocery store sold beer in the harbor.
I don't believe you.
What?
It's not open anymore.
Okay, well, it's not open anymore.
They sold like fancy cheeses and shit. I know, but the last time I was at MagFest was 2023. So I was like, oh yeah, I remember buying like alcohol there. You can ask Shane because Shane was with me.
I don't trust that guy.
Then who can you trust?
Not ever trust anybody except yourself.
I'm driving to MagFest, right? Long drive. I just get off the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I'm in a place called Breezewood Plaza, which people have probably seen this in passing in pictures. It's that highway exit that looks like consumerism hell because it's just a million signs and a million cars and there's a bunch of shit going on. It's right off the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And I'm sitting at a stoplight and it's like, damn, I've been driving for like 3 hours. You know, this stoplight's long as fuck. Let me just take a moment to like check my my Discord and see if anybody has like gotten to the harbor yet or said anything. And the only Discord message I got was a picture from one of our friends of our favorite pub in the harbor with a white paper sign on it that says, due to unexpected circumstances, this restaurant has closed indefinitely.
That's fucked.
So I'm reasonably pissed, but I'm at a stoplight. I'm about to get back on the highway. So I had to respond in a voice message.
Hey man, I'm driving through like Somerset Plaza right now. So just about to get out of Pennsylvania. And I just saw that thing that you posted and sent to me. Just gonna let you know that like if you don't see me, I would say in the next like 3 to 3.5 hours, just know fully well and aware that I absolutely stopped steering my car. on I-70 just outside of Baltimore. Probably gonna actually maybe kill myself about the Irish Whisper just closing for no reason. So yeah, you know, I guess maybe I'll see you in a little bit.
Mag off to a horrible start, wretched start, because it's like my favorite bar is closed. The only thing I was looking forward to doing the next like 3 hours or so was to park my car for a weekend and immediately go to the Irish Whisper. Day 0 was like uneventful at the start because it was just people slowly trickling in.
Yeah.
You did have a Disco Elysium detective moment trying to figure out what happened.
I did walk around like Harry Dubois, kind of drunk on day 0. Because I was like, why is the Whisper closed?
You walked around and just fucking went into stores and started asking questions?
Not nearly as exciting. There's a barbecue place right next to the Irish Whisper that also had a sign on it.
Big fucker Jim's.
Brother Jimmy's or whatever.
Fucker Jimmy's.
Brother Jimmy's Barbecue.
Yeah.
Brother Jimmy's Barbecue. Same exact sign on the thing. Both of those buildings are shut down.
Gas leak. I'm calling it gas leak.
That's kind of what I was saying.
Water
because
main break.
I noticed something peculiar, and this is when I started acting like a David Cage detective, and then somebody told me I was the guy from Disco Elysium, and I said, yeah, I am Harriet Dubois.
You should not... You should not... Don't admit that.
You don't ever just like walk around and pick things up and look at them like a David Cage character?
Sometimes that's kind of a real fucking thing. I guess that's true, man.
That's what I was doing.
Sometimes you just gotta be staring at shit.
Because I saw the sign and I was like, and then I turned around and there was a clue. And the clue was a shot of whiskey that was mixed with rainwater, so it would have had to have been sitting out overnight, which means that this place was probably open in the last day or so.
Oh.
Because I picked it up to look and I was like, is this just a thing of whiskey? And our friend Jello knew that I was already like kind of drunk from hanging out in the bar and doing shots there, and he saw me pick something up and he goes, dude, don't. And I was like, I'm not gonna drink it, dude. I'm like David Cage detective. It never reopened that weekend. Hopefully it will reopen.
Let's hope it's a death in the family.
Well, the two buildings next to each other, I was like, maybe it was like a gas leak or a water main or something, but there was another bar on the other side of the harbor that had a thing that said it was closed permanently. So I'm assuming that one was like a lease being up because they were like, oh, it's closing permanently on December 31st.
I mean, it is like January, so a lot of places like have to struggle through that shit.
But the best bar in the harbor?
This can't be.
Although we did find another bar that was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, Tom's Watch Bar where they had fake sports playing on one of the TVs in the background and it was just cut between them and it was like Smiling Friends
just
bits.
Like completely like it's less so fake sports, more so this is stuff that you'd be able to post on like the alternative sports board on 4chan. Where it's just like midget boxing.
Oh, badass!
Fucking like climbing up a hill on a motorcycle.
No, hey, you got to say it the right way. It was French hill racing, and it was just French guys driving up the steepest hills possible on dirt bikes,
and then just wiping out.
And for some reason, there were CS:GO ranks in the top right.
Yeah,
not like they're vaguely CS:GO. No, they straight up were CS:GO ranks. One of them was fucking global elite,
like bronze, gold, and shit.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Not like they were kind of like them. They were straight from the game.
In my experiences, I've been to MAG now 3 times, 2020, 23, and now 2026. Like the food has always been pretty okay everywhere I go for the most part. At this bar, when I went back with my friends then, I got that fucking spinach and artichoke dip because I was like, shit, I could grub a little bit.
It was good.
Absolutely fire. I got that in a prime rib dipper sandwich. Shit was so good.
The tone got set really fast for our MAG weekend though, because it was day 1. They had like just opened up the arcade and the market like maybe 4-ish hours before this happened. And I was just sitting by Rock Band because that's a fun place to just like hang out. And Mike sees me and walks over and he hands me a little box and it's dark and he's like, don't look at it. Don't look at what's on. Like, just open it up. Just don't even read it. And I open it up and he bought me and him hip flasks.
Because there's just a whole like
they were just selling a bunch.
Like laser engraved flasks.
You showed me the one you got. You got a Kingdom Hearts one.
Yeah.
My Morrigan Darkstalker flask.
Oh, a Darkstalker one. That's sick.
Yeah, just Morgan.
We brought whiskey and we were like, oh, this will last us the whole weekend. After those flasks were bought, I think we killed 1.5 bottles of whiskey in like a day and a half.
Yeah.
The amount of whiskey that got drank by the 3 of us in our room that drank went up exponentially.
It was that, and then I bought Phil a flask as well, and Phil's like, I think I'm an alcoholic. Like, he texted me when he got home. He's like, I keep filling this thing up. I was just walking around like a fucking nematode all weekend, just drinking out of my little flask going,
It's a good vibe.
No, it was awesome. One of the major highlights of my mag, because I was up really late pretty much every night, was going to Soapbox at like 5 a.m. Because I did that on like...
What is Soapbox, Mike? Yeah, you got to elaborate for the people.
Drunk people showing up and saying, like, talking about shit.
Kind of.
Just start a podcast, white boy.
So what it is Soapbox is a panel that opens up and anybody can talk about anything. You have 7 minutes to do so. It's really fun. Some people go up there and just say like absolutely absurd shit. I went down to Soapbox and I was there forever just like hanging out because the other people there were also from New Jersey. So we were all just kind of talking.
Oh, God.
And my friends, it's now about 7 a.m, in their pajamas come down and they're like, hey, our buddy threw up in the room and we hate vomit. So we got woken up and we ran out. And they just see me in the Soapbox room, still dressed from the night prior because I had not slept. I've just been drinking all night. And so we just got up there and she did a panel on like Saw Yuri. She's very into this like thing in Saw 3. She's very fucking like militant about this.
I fucking hate Saw 3, dude.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Saw 3 fucking sucks. It's so bad.
So yeah. I love Soapbox. If you ever have a chance to go to Soapbox, please do. That shit's funny as hell.
Like, was that the same night that we when we bumped into that guy? Were you there for meeting Sean?
Yes.
Oh, this is the night that you came in at 9 a.m. and you said that I woke up and looked at you and you made a shush motion at me and I went back to bed.
Yeah, like I was going to get water over Ten's head.
I was sleeping on the floor.
Ten looked up at me and I just looked down. I was just like, shh.
And it worked.
And then I
look up, bro's balls hanging out.
And then I stripped and I went to bed on my couch. I didn't even pull the couch out. I just slept on the couch.
Thursday into Friday. So this is day 1 into day 2. It was Mike, myself, another guy that was staying in our room and another one of our friends. We're sitting on like that little overlook that overlooks the bay and just sitting there for a few minutes. And it was really nice because we were all fucking shit-faced off whiskey.
Yeah.
And some guy comes over at 7 a.m. and starts talking to us. He's like, yeah, I just showed up. I'm waiting for my friends in the room to like wake up and come down and get me. And it was just like, oh, hey, that's awesome, man. Hey, do you want some whiskey? Guy I've never met before. And it's 7 a.m. And he goes, yeah, sure. So we were just passing around flasks, split a beer. We bumped into that guy maybe 5 more times this mag. I don't know anything else other than his name, but I was so excited to see that guy the rest of MagFest.
Dude, I never saw like Sean after that. You seriously ran into him?
You missed him, dude. We saw him at breakfast.
What the fuck?
I think the magic of mag is like the less you know about the other person, the better, really.
Yeah.
Because then they become a magical cryptid. I met so many people in MagFest, and I don't even know who the fuck they are. And I'm the same way for many people as well. They don't remember me, but the magic is still there.
That was one of my favorite Soapbox like things I got to hear about. One of the guys running it was he was a furry. He was actively in his suit. And we just sat there for like an hour just asking questions. They were like so like willing to just like explore literally any like question that we had about like fursuiting and all that.
Imagine if I fucking know them. I doubt it.
You ever go to Midwest Fur Fest? They run the apparently they run like the band.
Midwest Fur Fest is like disgustingly huge. It's like MagFest size.
Back to the concept of a magical mag moment. You know, you get the stuff where you meet a guy at 7 a.m., learn nothing but his name, but you're excited to see him all weekend. The other magical moments that you get at MagFest is when we were hanging out in like Julian's room. And there were 2 guys dressed as Arthur Morgan and John Marston very loudly going down the hall shouting for Bill Williamson. So we open the door and we start talking to them, and they don't come into the room, but they stand in front of the room and they got wanted posters, and the one for Bill Williamson was a real picture of a fat guy wearing like a propeller beanie.
That's pretty good.
And they were like, you seen Bill Williamson? He shot me and left me for dead. And they're just like screaming and shouting, and it's like, okay, this is funny, but like, I'm not ready to do this bit right now. I'm going back into the room. But I bumped into them later because we were hanging out in the same room. We were getting ready to go do a karaoke. And very loudly coming down the hallway, I hear Donkey Kong country music getting played. So me and another monkey enjoyer were like, oh, dude, we got to go outside. Walk outside. There's a guy walking around in a big Donkey Kong costume. So my one friend gets excited and like jogs down after them because they're going to a room at the end of the hall. They're going to a corner suite, which is like a nice big one. And I was like, okay, well, we got to go to karaoke, so I'll just wait here. He'll talk to Donkey Kong or whatever, and then we'll get going. Donkey Kong sees me standing in the hallway, points and screams, "Hey," and then just starts gesturing. He's like, "We're doing shots. We're doing shots. We're doing shots." And I was like, well, who am I to say no to Mr. Kong? And I walked in, and fucking John Marston and
Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan, thank you, are also sitting in there ready to do shots of whiskey with fucking Donkey Kong.
Badass.
The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. So he handed us all little like shots of Fireball, and while we were doing those, he was just necking a bottle of Hennessy. Shout out to Donkey Kong for that shot of whiskey. We constantly talked about running fades in Smoker's Alley for cigarettes.
Yeah, so this was the
mag bit.
This is our pitch for Julian's next panel. Or if we can conglomerate and make a panel, is 10 brought up the idea of, okay, we need to change the culture of Smoker's Alley. So we're going to do this by just smoking crack in Smoker's Alley and just offering it up.
We're shooting up junk in Smoker's Alley.
We are shooting heroin right into our foot. My foot's falling off in Smoker's Alley.
Offering galaxy gas to all the hoes.
It's like, that's what we were bringing to Smoker's Alley at MagFest 2027.
For context, for people who have never been to Mag, Smoker's Alley, also called the Swamp by some people.
The Swamp?
The Swamp. I've heard it called the Swamp. And I go, oh, Smoker's Alley?
What? I've never heard the Swamp.
Is literally
is it because it's next to the pool?
It's because it's next to the pool. It's next to the pool and it's smoky.
I heard like people called it the pool party.
Yeah, well, the pool party's also there. It's the pool party, it's the Swamp, it's Smoker's Alley. It's like outside of the Gaylord. You go down a big flight of stairs, and I've also referred to it as a demilitarized zone where you absolutely should not be ripping cigs here, but Mags like doesn't do anything about it because we're not smoking right next to the Gaylord. But it's a great place if you need to bum cigarettes, just wander around there for a little bit.
So like this idea that we have for this panel, it happens in Smoker's Alley. 1v1 Mortal Kombat style, get up, run the fade, winner gets a cigarette. And if you make it all the way to the end, you get 2 packs.
Dude, wait, 2 packs? That's like
2 packs of cigarettes.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a lot of fucking money, man. Cigarettes are expensive as shit now.
That's like 20 that's like 30
about 20 bucks.
No, it's not. It's way more expensive than that. Marlboro prices.
Googling cigarettes now.
Google cigarettes now. Costofliving.com cigarettes.
This is how you know it's bad.
Oh, it's real bad. Yeah. Oh, it's $15 for 20 Marlboros. I always thought it was more than that.
No. I used to sell cigarettes. Like I used to work at a Wawa, so I know them prices.
And now those motherfuckers are getting spirits. They're not getting Marlboros. You got to give them spirits.
I prefer spirits.
See, here's the thing. When I worked at Wawa, I learned a skill, which is how to judge somebody based on what kind of cigarettes they smoke. And it's like, if I saw someone walk in and get a pack of Cheyennes, that dude is a serial killer. Cheyennes are like, they're kind of like Black and Milds, except a pack of like 15 of them or whatever costs $3. That shit explodes your lungs instantly. Oh, that dude. Shit, like that shit, no joke. You smoke it and your cough sounds like the Fortnite like down noise.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, you're fucking dead.
I always loved flip top boxes as a kid. I don't know why. When my dad would get back from the US, he would always bring back a giant flip box of like exportes. Badass.
It's something I always learned. I have smoker DNA in my blood. Because my nana was a big smoker.
Smoked while pregnant.
And my dad was also a smoker. But my dad, he was like really bad with it too until I was born. And then right beforehand, he got himself hypnotized and then just stopped.
Stop! Wait! Hold on!
They hypnotized you then, did not smoke cigarettes?
It's really funny because my aunt is like, yeah, your dad's really dumb. He thinks like a hypnotist like cured him and all this stuff. And he thinks that shit really works. Meanwhile, she's still addicted to cigarettes. Somebody's mad.
Fucking stop, dude. What are you fucking...
Like, it's funny because the obvious thing is like my dad quit through sheer willpower and like the one to not smoke around his child. But he knows that is like the secret reason. But he knows it makes my aunt incredibly mad if he says the hypnotist did it, so he keeps saying it to piss her off and has never let her in on the bit. I'm the only one who knows that bit exists.
I fucking love that.
This is what they call rage
I
baiting.
fucking love that, dude.
My dad
That's
just
fucking
genuinely
awesome.
loves trolling his fucking sister.
Oh, man, I kind of want to do that.
But yeah, the other pitch Tan and I had for Julian is line up everyone in the panel room, straight line, and stand up to get put in the walls of Jericho.
What do you mean?
The walls of Jericho, the wrestling
Just
move.
get put in the walls of Jericho or get put in the fucking torture rack. Julian will put you in the walls of Jericho.
Whoever can go the longest without tapping in the walls of Jericho gets a signed DVD copy of whatever bullshit we picked up at the marketplace.
It's my favorite. One of my favorite wrestling spots ever is Triple H is wrestling Chris Jericho. And, you know, normally when you do a move onto a table, it like increases the effectiveness of the move. But Chris Jericho puts Triple H on the announcer's table and then just puts him in the walls on a table. And he sells it like it's doing more damage because it's on a table. He also had like a torn pec at the time, but it's just so funny, that idea of like, I do the walls on the fucking table.
So for the rest of the weekend, whenever we talked about Smoker's Alley, it was this magical PvP enabled place where people were running the forever fade for cigarettes.
Yeah.
The wieldy for cigarettes is fucking insane.
It's just this idea of like, you know, you wake up 9 a.m. on Saturday and you get Battle Bus dropped into Smoker's Alley. You just run the forever fade, and it's like you just have to survive. You need to get that next hit, because if you don't, someone's gonna bum it off of you.
Yeah, they're putting people in the torture rack for Marlboro Reds.
Let me talk to Epic. I know they're changing the storm shape in Fortnite. Let me talk to Epic real quick, see if they can change the storm to be cigarette shaped.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I passed by someone who had gay colored hair, I thought it was you, Billy.
What the fuck? Gay colored hair?
Gay colored hair.
I was like, oh, Bill. Oh, wait.
That's what I am to you, bro. The gay color guy? I got red hair right now. Not like ginger. I would never.
There's my point. You got queer hair, son.
Fun mag. There was a Mr. Mosquito panel and I missed it. They had real mosquitoes.
I'm so mad about this.
They had real mosquitoes, and I was going to go there in a moment, and then Mike texted me and said, Mr. Mosquito panel's full.
What do you mean they had real mosquitoes?
It was an entomologist talking about Mr. Mosquito, and they had actual mosquitoes. My friends got in before I did, but I went in. I was one of the last people there, and I was really squished in because there's a lot of people around me. It was super hot in the room.
People were excited about the mosquitoes.
A dude came to the door and he recognized the two guys sitting next to me. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to get up. You can have my seat because your friends are already here. And then I'll just leave because it's way too hot and cramped in there. And my friends who went texted me and they're like, that was fucking awesome. That panel was sick.
I'm so mad.
They're apparently coming back next year.
Good. The panel thing on Guidebook says, I'll examine the gameplay enlisting the help of my colony of actual live mosquitoes. And I was like, I gotta go to it. I love bugs.
I really like that there's just a guy with a colony of mosquitoes. Bros just have shit.
It was a woman.
She's dropping them in Smoker Alley because she's bored.
So fucking what if it was a woman? Women can be bros. The fuck?
Yeah.
I want to see somebody from Boston Dynamics do a panel about Chibi Robo.
I don't want that.
They bring the hyper-realistic dog in. They go, this could be Chibi Robo in 2064.
I would show up and throw frozen bottles.
Hyper realistic or not? You talking about the fucking dog people keep kicking around?
Yeah, the Boston Dynamic dog. It could be Chibi Robo in 2064.
Yeah. I fucking hate that thing, dude. I don't know why they keep trying to give it a personality. I don't even know why I said they're giving it a personality. They're just beating the fuck out of it.
Yeah, they're just like actually trolling it.
Somebody brought something wonderful for Julian and me to sign. It was for any PST host that was there, but only me and Julian signed it. Somebody showed up to Julian's panel, and they're probably listening to this. Hello. They brought a big roll-up, like a huge-ass like marquee poster of the whale. Yes.
Oh,
we signed a huge whale poster.
I saw that. Jello sent me that picture. Yeah.
So there's... There's a really funny picture of Julian from like kind of far away, just like holding up a whale poster, wearing a suit.
Let him know.
But yeah, it was fun. I'm excited for next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year I'll go if shit isn't still awful.
Fucked.
Yeah, we can only hope.
I mean, understandable to not go this year, but I hope my friend Billy is there next year.
I hope all my foreign friends show up.
Foreign? What does that mean?
It means you speak a different language.
Mag was fun. Thank you to the people who came up and said hi. That was very fun. My last like funny thing that happened, for most of the weekend I was wearing my sick and awesome Rolling Rock knit cap.
Yes.
And people would be like, "Oh, hey, that's a cool hat. I like that." But I got flagged down on the street, like people screaming and waving to me to like stop. And I was like, what's going on? And it was just a group of random old people. They weren't even there for the convention. They just really like Rolling Rock and wanted to get a picture of me in my Rolling Rock hat. Just like 4 old women.
Speaking of old women, old crusty bags.
Patreon questions.
If you're part of the PST Patreon and you give us $5, we may consider answering your question.
Sponge Guy asks, if the Dewey Decimal System was never invented, how would you arrange all books? My answer is either by color or the Reese Decimal System. There's my joke.
Can I just say, what the fuck is a Dewey Decimal System? Is that the one where it's
you just watched Malcolm in the Middle. That's what he's named after.
He's named after the Dewey Decimal System.
He's named after the Dewey Decimal System?
It's how they...
Yeah, you go by how Dewey a book is. Like Blood Meridian, 0.5 Dewey.
Is Blood Meridian a Dewey core book?
It is like a 2.5 to 3 Dewey. Like, it really depends.
But your real
answer... It's based off of, do we read it or not?
Oh, I see.
Your real answer, though, Billy, is it's the way that they organize...
ABC?
No, it's more complicated than that.
Sounds stupid.
But it's how they organize books in a library. It's why when you go ask a librarian if they can help you find a book, they find it really fast because their entire job is to know the Dewey Decimal System. The guy who invented it was named Melville Dewey. I know that. Because it's a funny name.
Now I'm just thinking of Mick Foley. I was showing you over the weekend with Kane Dewey.
Dewey Foley.
He's a 4-year-old boy.
He was just a baby.
Oh, I never noticed. That's why. What? I'm learning so much. This really proves that I never go to I never work out at the library.
I think I would order books by size. Tall books on the left, small books on the right, and then we do fatness.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm too sick to decide between by color or by the Reese Decimal System.
Can I steal one that's from April 20th, 2022?
Sure.
What's your favorite obscure YouTube channel? HL Longboy asks.
2022?
Shut up. Answer the question.
My favorite obscure YouTube channel.
Obscure.
Yeah.
Nate Bernard.
Who?
Put you in your pocket and take me with you. You got soft hands.
Oh, is that the spider guy?
You got soft hands. The Bad Boy Teenager Club beat me up and stole my shoes.
Bad Boy Teenager Club. Okay, I do know what that is. Okay.
And they took turns wearing them and made me watch. They made me watch the whole thing.
I love Bad Boy Teenager Club. It's pretty good.
All of Nate Bernard's videos are peak. I think about them all the time.
We're talking less than 100,000 subscribers.
Less than 100,000. I was going to say less than 100. What are you on?
Yeah, less than 100. No,
that's why I got scared.
Where's Brian Pumper? Where's Mr. Pump?
Oh, Brian Pumper's not a channel. He's someone.
He's a porn star.
He's like King Ass Ripper, where people snap videos of him and then post them. My favorite's probably Francis G. Johnson, also known as G. Johns. Have you guys seen this guy?
Nope.
I think if you've ever sat down and watched my favorites playlist, he's on there. He just does really weird videos with basically porn stars. One of my favorites, if you can look it up, it's called Confinement HD 720p, and it's a video of him traveling to Portland, Oregon to fight a T-Rex in someone's backyard with a laser gun, and he never fires it, but he's always posted up with it.
That's pretty good. I like Ding Dang Doing a lot. This is a spider bite guy.
Mandalore Gaming.
Wow.
Whoa.
Bad lad.
Okay, I actually do qualify for this. Fuck off.
Wow, bit me.
Fuck you.
I mean, technically, we also qualify for it. We're not at 100,000, so.
I like a gun believable because that guy makes really short videos, and I like to throw them on because he just talks about a firearm that barely functions for 5 minutes.
Talk about that fucking Derringer you were telling me about.
The 9mm one?
Yeah.
That shit hurt my hands. I got rid of that one.
You know why I got rid of you? Because I bit you.
Because I bit you.
Because he bit me.
I like that one channel that posted the Drake and the fucking Drake Bell video. where he's taking his guilty plea. That's a pretty good one.
I thought you were going to say that posted the Watch Mojo Drakengard 2 video, which is just Watch Mojo.
What?
Yeah, have you never seen that video?
Drakengard put out... Wait, I'm sorry.
Watch Mojo in like 2006 or whatever put out a review of Drakengard 2, and it is it is the most alien fucking review I've ever seen. It is so fucked up and evil. It's like the way the guy sounds like he just came out like from the Mole People. Like he's talking about it. He's like, this game is Drakengard, not Dragongard, Drakengard. And
that's badass.
He just talks on and on about how it's similar to games like Devils May Cry. And also goes on a rant about how there's too many Japanimation games out right now and too much anime. There's the video. It's 4 minutes.
What? That's so weird. Why was that a thing for a little time? Like fucking when X-Play was like...
we're super racist.
Why is that a thing that was happening? It's so weird.
Don't even get me started on G4. Jesus Christ.
This video is from July 25th, 2007. Has 56K views and is on the actual Watch Mojo channel. Like it is just on the real ass Watch Mojo channel.
60K is so much more.
Drakengard. I fucking love that guy. He actually just sounds like an alien.
What the fuck? How is he not alien? Like how? This is AI, man. That's crazy.
It's like an AI generated review. Before that was 18 years before that shit was real.
That's insane. It's so crazy. He calls Devil May Cry an RPG. Okay, I can't watch this right now.
No, it's insane.
Real
you gotta
answer.
do it afterwards.
Real answer. I really like this YouTuber that talks about JRPGs and other Japanese games called Brando EXP, and he then disappeared after his Final Fantasy X-2 retrospective, which is very sad. I really like that video. He goes into that terrible fucking book. The fucking Final Fantasy X-3 book or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? You would know.
X-3?
Yeah, it was another... They were... Because they keep talking about making a Final Fantasy X-3. There was like a book that they wrote about Final Fantasy that continued Final Fantasy X story. And it's fucking abysmal, awful. And fucking Yuta falls in love with like another man instead of fucking... Dude, it's so bad. It's like fanfic. But it was written by the original fucking writer for Final Fantasy X. It's really bad. Mike, you should know this. There's no way you don't know this. Hello?
I just had to take a wicked pee. What'd you say?
No announcement, no nothing.
I was fucking... No announcement nor nothing. I just bring something up because I think you're going to be there.
Oh, yeah, Billy's like yapping for a little bit about Final Fantasy. I can fuck off and piss real quick.
Final Fantasy X. I was talking about Final Fantasy X because
Mike,
that's
like
one
careful.
of your fucking games. It's such a fucking... It's such an important game for you. Your fucking birthday gift was a fucked up copy we photoshopped.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome. I'm really proud of my fucking...
It came out really good.
It came out really fucking awesome. For his birthday, we were asked to add a thing in Photoshop to like the cover art of Final Fantasy X. So, and all I did was just go in and slightly move every character's eyes to the left. It's fucking awesome. Everybody, it's cacophonous. Full of Photoshop. It's cool. It looks nice. I'll try to see if I can... Oh, wait. I don't think we can... I was going to say maybe I could put a picture of it on the podcast, but I don't think so. There's people's faces. Either way. No, I was talking about fucking Final Fantasy X because I was talking about this YouTuber I like that did a... He did a video on Final Fantasy X-2 and he talked about the fucking horrible book.
Yeah, that
book is... I
got no clue about.
You don't know? Dude, Yuna...
uneducated.
Dude, Yuna breaks up with Titus in that one, falls in love with another man, and then it gives Titus turbo depression. It's so bad. It's
to
like
the book club.
She drops a Goog nuke on that guy. I fucking love Goog nuke. I haven't thought about Goog nuke in so long.
Goog nuke is a great fucking thing to say.
Yeah, that's my small YouTuber I would recommend. I like them.
See, I took the perfect time to walk away and piss without telling anybody.
Shut up.
Nice.
I did it earlier.
I just did it and came back.
I haven't had to piss a single time.
I do it every podcast.
I mean, can I be real? Same. I piss a lot.
I lock in.
I pee all the time. There it is. Behold a man.
That's such a good idea for a fucking dude. The thing I did to Titus is really fucked
evil.
Up. What does he have? What does he have on his nose?
I think it's the it's what you call it. It's like an oxygen nasal cannula because
it's the eye breathe.
Bill did it up like he's fucking King Gorilla from Venture Brothers. So he has the statutory ape shirt on.
I didn't even realize that. It's beautiful. It's such a good idea for a fucking gift to give someone. It's just like, here's your favorite game, except we photoshopped the shit out of it and then we printed it out. Okay, this one, best construction machine.
Telehandler.
Mark D. Hero asks, give me a sec. Damn, I know you're excited.
I got so excited to talk about telehandlers, man.
Mark D. Hero asks, best construction machine.
Telehandler, dude.
What's a telehandler?
What if you had a forklift that was really tall?
Oh, dude. Okay, that is badass.
Yeah, it is badass.
Okay, that is fucking awesome. I love
a good telehandler.
Underrated. Dude, I'm looking at this video of a telehandler and it has an arm.
Yeah,
what the fuck? That's awesome. I told you.
What if it was a really fucking tall...
No. This one is a telehandler with an arm, like one of those. Dude, that's an arm.
You hopping on the telehandler train?
Okay, we just talked about Malcolm in the Middle earlier. There's an episode where Hal rents out a flattener, like one of those flattening machines. I don't know what they're fucking called, like a road roller. Yeah. And dude, I would do that with the boys. Why can't we normalize just having a birthday party where everybody chips in to get a telehandler just so we can pick things up?
There's also the one where they get the wood chipper and just start throwing shit in it.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, it would be so fun to just have a big ass telehandler with the big arm and just pick up little things with the big arm.
You have to have a license to drive those.
Why? But why?
I'm probably going to say a trencher.
Trencher.
Yeah, because they have a big fucking chainsaw on the front.
They do have a big chainsaw on the front. Trenchers are also pretty cool.
Oh, trenchers are... Yeah. They're the ones that dig the hole.
Mm-hmm. A trench, as it were.
Dude, they just made a big chainsaw. It's so cool.
Yep, and it cuts through dirt.
Do also love an excavator, because as a kid, I used to have for a little while, I had a backyard excavator that looked like a real one, and it had levers on it, so I could pick it up and move dirt around into big piles with my hands.
Like the ones you can set on?
Oh!
Yeah, those are tough.
Those are tough as fuck. Those are sick.
I mean, so many holes in the backyard.
Did you guys ever have your local playground? Did they ever have those excavators that are you could sit on it and excavate the sand?
Where do you think my parents stole the one I had from?
Hell yeah.
Are you fucking... Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you fucking serious?
Beast mode.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they just took it.
Your parents stole an excavator from a fucking playground?
Beast mode.
I don't even think they were 20. I think it was 4. I think it was 4. They were
Beast
19 and 20. They just took it.
Hell yeah.
How do you can't just take it. It's underground.
I can't explain it to you, but they somehow took one of those and brought that into the backyard. It's
4. Called good old fashioned hard work.
You rent, yeah. It's called you rent a real excavator.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you need to rent an actual excavator. Those are deep as fuck.
Figured it out.
I don't know if they stole it or if they got it from scrap, but the way that I was told is it was stolen.
You guys aren't freaking out about this as much as I am, I feel. That's crazy to me. That's like going to a fucking playground, stealing the tilt-a-whirl and bringing it back home.
Shit, those man, I know what I'm doing next weekend.
Things, beast mode. Dude,
you could do anything on meth.
They get up and make it happen.
You're gonna catch me on the news, dude. They're gonna be like, bro, get the fuck out of there. You can't steal that. And I'm gonna be digging, bro. I'm gonna be digging for a tilt-a-whirl.
You're gonna take the castle slide out.
Dude, Or you know the ones, you know the ones that are like, you sit and then you spin it, and that's the fucking toy?
Oh, like the spinny stool?
Just a spinny thing. Yeah, just a spinny thing. You just sit and spin.
You can get those.
Fuck getting those.
They got those on the internet.
I don't want to pay for that. I want to steal.
Are you guys front loader or backhoe guys?
Backhoe.
You're backhoe guy?
Front loader.
Ooh, I'm also a backhoe guy, unfortunately. I think the backhoe mugs the front loader. It does.
Dude, I love construction equipment so fucking much,
awesome.
man. I fucking, you know how you can go and like throw axes at a target?
Yeah.
Why can't you just, like, that's what I'm saying though, right?
Go like fuck around on like some construction equipment.
Well, because there are places where you can like drive a plane with somebody else that's an actual pilot. You can like co-pilot a plane if you pay enough money. Why can't you do that but with like construction equipment?
You can just walk up to a fucking like construction area and pay the guy $20, dumbass. Just fucking do it.
Because the union will beat you to death.
Pay the union rep $20.
The union will beat me to death? This is a new concept. This is a new concept I'm making. No unions here. This is like going to the movie theaters or like
He's
renting,
actually
like
anti-union right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking anti-union.
That's
anti-union.
crazy.
The union. What does a union have to do with my concept where you go somewhere and then you pay somebody to go on a fucking excavator and dig? What's wrong with that?
All the bourgeois needs to do to keep this guy down is promise him an excavator.
I mean, you could also do that. You can hire contractors to come and dig.
No, I don't want the fuck the contractors. I want to dig.
And then you sit there, you go, "Can I please have a turn?"
I want to dig.
Bro, stop! You're hogging it. Come on.
I just want to use your excavator. Can you show me how it works?
I want to dig. I want to use the fucking.
I want to use the backhoe.
Sir, is this your sand or it's my sand?
You guys don't you guys are fucking bitches. You're making fun of my awesome concept. Oh my god, that reminds me when I was
the awesome concepts of hire a contractor right in his machine.
Brandon, no, because you're fucking. That's not the same. Having fun with a big fucking machine is not the same, Brendan. I would be having so much fun if I could drive around and dig holes. It's not the same. I'm not fucking working.
Yeah,
I'm not trying
Billy, your want to do this reminds me, my dad got forklift certified at his job. He's an electrician. Just so he had to walk around just to fucking ride the forklift. Here's a picture of him in action.
Bobby Bucket's on one, bro. Fuck yeah.
I could rent a trencher right now for $300 a day.
But Brendan,
yeah,
don't you need to have like a certification?
I mean,
yes.
If I go to the cat rental store, I'll just smooth him.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You're
this
not
is
gonna
what
get a
I'm
real
saying.
back loader from the cat rental store. You're gonna get like a shitty little one. Not the same.
You're gonna get a beta backloader.
Bro, I gotta dig up dinosaur bones in my backyard. I need an excavator.
Oh shit, I can get a pneumatic roller. How much is that?
Ooh.
I'm gonna scorch people flat for $1,000 a day.
Off. Now I want to buy.
I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost if I wanted to rent build a killdozer instead of paying for it all myself, actually.
How much is an excavator on Amazon?
I'm typing in killdozer on the cat.
Oh my god, you can just buy one.
How much?
$12,000.
All right, everybody start chipping in.
Get Patreon money, please.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Money is going to go to an excavator.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
We're doing a PST killdozer. We need your help.
No, it's not. It's the fun dozer.
Bro's hitting the.
We're calling it the fun dozer, but I am sealing up the sides and sealing myself inside with 3 rifles.
We're just gonna
we need
dig
your
some
help.
fucking holes. Okay, speaking of,
we're gonna get drunk and dig a big hole.
I just got fucking illuminated, just fucking ass blasted by a fucking memory while talking about my fucking entertainment concept where you drive around construction workers or like to dig. That just reminded me when I was a kid, my real dad, my biological dad, I was so young. I was like maybe 10, probably closer to 9. My fucking dad, my dad and I were at like this fucking bar. He was drunk as shit because he was always drunk as shit. I think I was just eating chicken wings at the sports bar and I just said, I wish there was a restaurant that only sold chicken wings because we don't have Wingstop. We don't have Wingstop or any like chicken wing only restaurant in Quebec. I just said that out of the blue and my dad drunk off his ass said, "You should do that." And I said, "Excuse me? What do you mean I should do that? I'm fucking 10. He was like, you should do this. This is your calling. You need to make a fucking chicken wing restaurant.
Mission from God, wing it up.
I know. This is real shit. He fucking randomly said this to me, and I didn't think much of it. All I said was, haha, okay, dad's drunk again. He's just saying shit. Next day, he's sober. He comes into my room, and he's like, all right, here's a business plan template. And he made, I totally forgot about this. He made me write a fucking business plan template to recreate GameStop but like French when I was like 10.
Holy shit, wait a minute.
And like,
your dad was onto something here. Wingstop.
He actually
your dad was trying to fucking he summoned Wingstop.
He really wanted a fucking wing restaurant.
He just wanted free wings and alcohol. It's fucking insane. The thing is, I remember
I'd make my kids do the same thing for that.
The thing is, it didn't just stop at like making a business plan, which he forced me to do while he was drinking. Dude, he was drinking beer while I was like doing his fucking like business plan homework. And I remember he was like, so what do you think about the decor? What is it like? Like, do you only hire hot chicks? And I was like, oh my God.
He's pitching Hooters again.
He's pitching. Yeah, it was Wingstop. Now it's Hooters.
Hootstop.
Your dad doesn't have an original bone in his body.
The only Hooters in Montreal.
He was like,
for the only Hooters in Montreal, your dad is actually responsible for the purple light bulb in the bathroom.
He was like, what if... He told me, like, what if it was cubes? And I was like, what do you mean cubes?
What,
what if the wings were
cubes?
We're done
really?
with
Not the wings. That's not what he meant. What he meant was like, what if the chairs were cubes, but like LED cubes?
Okay, you understand that's dumber, actually.
What if the wings charged your phone, Billy?
What if you rubbed the wing on your phone and it started charging?
I feel fucking insane. I totally forgot about this fucking thing he made me do.
What if the wings were cubes? What if the chairs were cubes?
It was so bad that I remember a Boston Pizza near us closed down, and he was like,
we gotta buy it.
He was like, we have to buy it. Dude, my parents were divorced at that time. My mom had to step in and be like, you have to stop, because he made me call. Okay, so there's like a culinary school that like does recipe development for restaurants, and he made me call them and have like conversations with them, and I was like 10 years old, just like asking about chicken wing recipe for my restaurant.
I'm genuinely shocked that your dad's tombstone does not have a little drumstick on it.
Dude, doesn't have one.
Oh. Dickhead! God, his ass, he's mad.
Dude, I cannot believe, bro. He was such a fucking psycho, man. I remember the name too. It was he wanted it to be called Juste des Ailes, which is like the worst fucking name ever, because it literally only translates to only wings.
This sounds like when my uncle would tell me about his restaurant business plan, because he was a manager at Burger King for years.
Oh, what was it? Please enlighten.
He didn't have any concrete plan. He would just say, I could open up my own restaurant and it'd be awesome. I was a Burger King manager. I could do this. It'd be awesome.
Blackjack and hookers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Let's go.
Never that. It was always just like, we'd serve good food there. And I'd be like, how? It'd be like, well, I have a plan. What's your plan? Well, I have one.
Got a plan, Arthur. You just gotta believe.
Arthur. One more chicken wing, Arthur.
I love my uncle, but this is the same person who sent me his gigantic... He sent me his gigantic ChatGPT webcomic about werewolf plans.
Oh my God. Why is your entire family on ChatGPT?
I think I still have his fucking, like, the thing he sent me, because he's like, I'm going to use it to write a comic book and it's going to be awesome. And there are like 50 different parts where it just says, consumes raw meat, eats raw meat. Such and such character eats raw meat and then consumes raw meat.
What of your favorite characters would eat and consume raw meat?
M. Night Shyamalan from The Village.
M. Night Shyamalan from Lady in Water.
M. Night Shyamalan from The Happening.
Batista from Knock at the Cabin.
Batista from Ip Man 3.
Batista from WWE Raw.
Oh, here's a really good one. Page 15, Discovering Clues. Panel 1, close-up of a strange paw truck. Panel 2, close-up of another unusual paw track. Panel 3, Dimitros sniffing the air, looking straight ahead, and then sniffing, and then the next page, it's literally 17 panels of sniffing.
What are you talking about anymore?
I have my uncle's 82-page dossier for his graphic novel about werewolves.
Awesome.
That's all it says? Just like panel 3, this happens.
Character sniffing.
Sniff. Fucking comic was written by my dog.
Comic was written by me.
Our diets, the need to eat raw meat for stamina. I understand now. It will be years. It will be a year and a few days. I think we should leave the day after tomorrow. Can you go? Of course, I will be ready to go by then.
So how Brendan puts together his D&D campaigns, actually.
I would actually
Don't accuse him
I would like
of
you to
that.
take that back right fucking
Yeah,
now.
I'm immediately stepping up.
Good.
We're running the Forever Fade in Smoker's Alley because you said that.
I'm gonna have to take that as a you've actually wounded me. I'm going to read more of this. My thumb has healed. Mine has also. So we have a new god that has blessed us with abilities beyond man. Though we must consume raw meat, we are given stamina for days.
Fucking Tim and Eric ass.
Raw meat is 17 times raw meat is in this 82-page document.
Beast.
I said I was gonna cook, but it's like 10. I'm gonna fucking order food.
It's 9 o'clock.
Right.
Don't bullshit me.
By the time I go pee pee and poo poo, it's gonna be 10.
Hour shit? It's not even 9.
What? So what if I hour shit? Fuck you.
You're
This
gonna
is
get fucking-
staying in.
No,
I
no,
can
no.
fucking take
Billy,
as long as I want.
Billy,
I can,
fucking
my
your
legs can
shit,
go
not
dead.
our shit,
My
your
fucking
shit.
legs can go dead. I don't give a fuck.
You're
My
gonna get
ass
fucking
is sitting
prolapse,
and shitting. And I'll be on my fucking phone. I'll watch fucking Malcolm in the Middle on the fucking toilet.
Dookie.
I'll watch Dewey while I take a shit. Hey, thanks so much for listening. And Happy New Year, by the way. This episode would not have been possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Art of Vaughan, Avery Pascal, Boopaloo, Brain Soup, Brass, Cassandra Crash, Chipples, Chris Chapman, Dubiology, Dirt Eater 2713, DX Studios, Edward McMillan, Eric Scott Gillies, Ethereal, Geef, Generic Phoenix, Gridrion, Heretic Shark, I Love Waifus, Jack of All Chords, Lambda Man, Lucavia, Mr. Shirt, Mr. Starchy, Philosophicool, Presta Husk, Rat Supreme, Sponge Guy, The Frost Ace, Tukin Farbin, Tyler Hall, Ulbert, Wake, Will 9455, and Woodstock. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.